Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I am so thrilled to be here today because this is not another live session of Wisdom Waves, but it is a celebration. So I'll tell you why is it a celebration because for the last few years I've poured my heart and soul into something very very special, and today I'm finally sharing it with you. I know all of you are excited to know about it. It is about my book. It has not been launched yet, so it's launching in Delhi World Book Fair on 9th of February at 11 a.m. I'm going to unveil that. So, the name of the book is Give Your Child Wings, the Ultimate Parenting Guide. The book is on parenting. So, but before I could officially launch the book, I wanted to do a small pre launch with you because you all know how much you mean to me. And you've always been there supporting me, being there with me. So I really, really, really wanted to do it together. All right. So, this book, let me tell you about this book a little. So, this book is just not about parenting, it's about transforming your relationship with your child without overwhelm, without guilt, without any problem, challenges, and with loads of love and connection. So if you are here live with me, type live in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, then type replay. I would love to know you, who all is there, who all are there with me here today. So whether you're here right now, then type live. Whoever will be watching it later as a replay. So if you watch it later, then write replay. So, before I begin, I want to ask you a simple thing. Describe your parenting journey in one word. Is it exciting? Is it chaotic? Is it magical? Is it sleepless? What is your parenting journey in one word? Awesome, awesome. Keep typing. I love it. Great, great, great. So proud of you guys. So let me share a small journey of mine and why I wrote this book. So let me take you to the moment where one evening I came back from school and I was very, very exhausted. Uh, Typically a bad day or a tough day because children's exam were going on. I had some papers, I bought some papers, I was super tired over there. I had lined up meetings and stuff like that. So it was a very rough day for me. And Ashwika was 4 year at that time, just 4 year old. So it's way that time. And so immediately she came to me that, Mama, uh, either she wanted to eat something or she wanted to do something very, very small. So I could have easily said, yes, let's do it together or something like that. But because I was super exhausted, I slapped her. I remember very, very, very explanatory that I slapped her. She did not cry. She did not say a word. She did not go to another room. In fact, she hugged me and she told me, Mama, did you have a bad day? I was in tears. I was crying, howling. I hugged her, howled super badly. And that was the moment I realized that our children see us, feel us, and learn from us. That's when I realized that parenting isn't about discipline or perfection, it's just about the connection. And that's when my journey of parenting coach actually started. And from that, because I was doing it from years now, and then I finally decided, okay, let me write the book. I've been doing this for such a long time and I want to reach to loads and loads of parents around. I can't just speak to everyone. And that's when I started writing this book. So this book is just not a few months or few days. It is a hard work of few years. I've been doing this for quite some time. So first, let me tell you what is this book about, and how are you going to read it, and why should you buy this book, and 10 powerful things that will make you read this book even more deeper. So, first of all, this book has been created in the format of a 3C formula. This 3C formula is very specifically created by me, which is connect, care, and celebrate. That is the main three pillar of this book. Connect, care, and celebrate. So connect means build trust and emotional security before correcting your own child. Second, care means you need to prioritize self-care without guilt, because a happy parent can only raise a happy child. And number three, celebrate is find joy in everyday moments, little moments, and not big milestone. So your celebration as a family, celebration as whether you're a nuclear family, joint family, you are a single parent, you're a divorcee parent, you are living, grandparents are the primary caretakers, whoever it is. All these moments, all these things are to be celebrated. So, with this simple approach, you will be able to transform your parenting journey. And now I'm going to share those 10 powerful lessons from the book that will actually change your perspective towards parenting. Because honestly, parenting is not something you would like to. So basically, if I talk about simple parents, we are proud of the fact that we are parents. We are proud of the fact that God has given us or blessed us with children. There's so many people in this world who are still wanting to be parents, but they're not. So, with that note, first I want you to be grateful to the fact that, wow, thank God I am a parent. Thank God my wish is super fulfilled that you gave me the opportunity to be a parent. Because that is not something everybody is getting it. Life is very tricky, life is very difficult. But if you're a parent listening to this, first pat on your back and thank God for this beautiful blessing which they have given it to us. So now, like, what's inside the book? So inside the book, there are four unique things. Number one, I have written some case studies, as in some real life case studies of parents and how their children transformed because of that particular strategy. That is one. Second, there are 50 plus activities which you can do with your child as well as for you. So these activities are basically downloadable activities. You can download it and you can take a printout and do it by yourself. And you can probably stick it, because there are some plans also, there are some things also. There are a lot of things, a lot of strategies, a lot of handouts which you can do it like a workbook. I've created a workbook for you. That is number two. Number three is there are 20 plus strategies for modern parenting challenges. And those are practical strategies which you can use during that time. So let's begin. So first is, as I always say, connection is above correction. So we need to stop correcting our child for every little things or every tiny thing. First, learn to connect with your child. When you are connected with your child, automatically the child understands you so beautifully that you really won't need to correct them. I'm not saying that correcting is bad, but connecting is primarily more important. If you're not connected, despite of correcting for the right thing, the child would never be able to appreciate you, love you, or be there with you. So instead of that, try how can you do that connection? Keep an eye contact before giving them guidance. Hug them. Simple things like hugging, kissing. I talk about golden hour. What is golden hour? The hour which is 1 hour prior to the child goes to deep sleep. That is a perfect time for connection where you can do 5 to 6 simple things. Number one, you can tell a story to the child. Number two, we can do affirmations with the child. Number three, we can listen to the stories which the child wants to tell to us about the day. We can tell about our problems and let's see what the child has to come up with a solution. And finally, you can do small gratitude or small prayer before going to sleep. And why are these things important? Because during that time child's brain goes to theta mode and the yes brain is super activated. So during that time when you connect, that connection is super powerful, and that connection stays with you forever. But mind you, nothing happens in a day or two. It is a process. Parenting is a process and you have to follow it through. Second, mastering the screen time without stress. Super problem with us as parents during the digital age. What is the screen time? How do I balance that screen time? What exactly can we do? There are n number of strategies which I have shared age wise. 0 to 5, I have shared some different strategies. From 6 to 8, different strategies. 9 to 12, different strategies. And 13 to 18, different strategies. So, can you believe it? If you're able to read the whole book, the kind of strategies and kind of activities you will receive for your child would be mind blowing. I'm not saying that you do all the activities, but pick up the activity which you like the most because you have a literally encyclopedia of activities. You have the whole thing. Then number three reason is we talk about tantrums, whether it be toddler tantrums or teenage tantrums. But we need to understand that tantrums are not for troublemaking. They are opportunities for your connection again. Imagine your porcupine. I have explained it like a porcupine quill analogy. So, just like porcupine raise their quills when they are scared, kids also act out or misbehave or scream or they don't know how to control when they are super overwhelmed. So during that time, rather than we also get angry, what do we have to do? We have to calm down. How? All those things are mentioned in a step by step format. Number four is I always get parents saying that whether you're a housewife, whether you are a work from home parent, or you are working outside parent, the main problem is we don't have time. Even a housewife do not have a time. Work from home father do not have a time. Working outside parents do not have time. Now what do we do? So there I have created my magical 7 slots of 7 minutes. It is immense impactful. And these strategies are just not tried for a day or two. These have been tried and tested, and people have acknowledged how they have transformed by using these activities. Next is number five is teaching kids about emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence, teaching them about emotions, how do you develop that? I have few activities, I'll just name few of them. Something like an emotional jar where kids can express their feelings with ease. Or something like weekly mood tracker. That's a fun and a simple way to track how were your emotions changing during the day, during the week. Monday, I what were you feeling? Tuesday, and that's how you kind of create a graph. So now I want to ask you, I've done so much of talking. I want to take a little break. I want to ask you, what is that one emotion your child struggles with? I want you to drop it in the chat box. What is that one emotion your child has been struggling with? Great. Angry, sad, overwhelmed, chirpy, cute. Awesome, awesome. So now these all emotions are very important to come out. The child needs to know this is my emotions and be there, embrace that emotion. Because when you are able to accept that emotion, then only you are able to understand what's going on inside. We are not able to accept our own emotions, even for that matter, anger, sadness. Now, number six, so self care. Now, have written a very cute phrase for this. Self care is self ishk, not selfish. So, actually, it means that a burnout parent cannot pour into their child's happiness. You need to take care of yourself first. What all can you do? You can do loads of exercises like a guilt detox exercise, a decluttering exercise, and there are number of exercises which can be done to have a self-care time for yourself. Simple things. Can you pour anything from an empty cup? If your cup is empty, what will you give to your children? What will you give to your family? So, for that, your self care cup has to be filled up. Your self care cup has to be having energy so that you are rejuvenated. You are there in front of them. Number seven, encourage independence at every age. Whether toddler, teens, independence is a gift. I've seen so many parents at child's age, say 16, 17. My child is not independent. What have we done wrong that the child is still not independent? We have made a golden cage for our children. We overprotect them so much that they don't know how to break that golden cage. And when you pull them out of that golden cage and tell them, okay, now grow in the world, they are shocked, surprised. They don't know how to do it. So there are few strategies what you are supposed to do. How can you make your children more independent, confident, so that they can make decisions of their own? Number eight is celebrating everyday joys. Now, parenting is not just about big milestone. It is about the small moments of joy. So you can try few of the rituals which I have mentioned, something like 2:2:2 rule, the kindness chart, the gratitude tangle, the milk bikkies cookies. So all these are some of the strategies, fun activities which you will love to do with each other in your family time. Number nine is break free from outdated parenting styles. Now, forget about the old school discipline. Now, modern parenting is about empathy and absolutely no fear. Now, you cannot punish them, you cannot slap them. You need to guide them. So, it is called connection based discipline. You can do emotional coaching to your children. Help your child work through tough feelings. Tell them what to do, how to create that resilience. Children don't know how to come out of those feelings. Children are stuck. It is we as parents need to help them so that they can understand their tough feelings, accept it, and come out of it. And finally, number 10, thriving in the digital age. From social media pressures, work life balance, today's parents need a new approach. And that's the reason I have created those 20 strategy list for modern parenting challenges. So now, since I have spoken about what is there in the book, I want to share with you something very, very interesting since it's a pre launch. First, I want you to scan this QR code. This is for joining my group where we are going to talk about Give Your Child Wings, how to read it, and what are the beautiful things about the book. And I'm also sharing the link for the book. This is the link for the pre order. For you, specially, I have slashed the prices because it's a pre order. I'm giving a 60% discount on this. So please feel free if you want to order. And going forward, I want to also share that when you do this pre order, you can get access to a downloadable PDF which has got those 50 plus activities. So now, thank you all for being here. That is so sweet. A lot of people are writing, congratulations, amazing. Thank you so much because this group means a lot to me. This is the most precious gift which I have as my Instagram family, as my YouTube family, as my LinkedIn family. It really means a lot because this book is my gift to parents who want to make parenting more joyful, fulfilling, and stress free. Drop any questions if you have, I will answer them live. And before we go, drop one takeaway from today's session in the chat. Write one thing, that first thing you will try with your child today. I've shared so many strategies. What is that one thing you will try with your child today? Because let's give our children the wings to fly. Let's give our children that freedom to fly. So I am going to empower parents so that I can give the wings and parents can pass on those beautiful wings to whom? To their children. Because these children are the gift of your life. With that, thank you so much for attending it. Thank you so much for being there with me. It certainly means a lot. And please let me know if you have any questions. And if you don't, if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on DM. Drop a comment. I will connect with you. Till then, happy parenting. Take good care of yourself. Love you all.